Right, that might be it. I'm only a bit late because I accidentally started it on unlisted, and now I've made it public, so you should be able to find it. But can I find it? Yes. Yes, I found it. Right. We are live. There are 13 watching. Hello, 13 people. Right. That might be it. I'm only a bit late because I accidentally started it on unlisted, and now I've made it public, so you should be able to find it. But can I find it? Yes. Yes, I found it. Right. We are live. There are 13 watching. Hello, 13 people. Right. That might be it. That's weird. That's it playing back on the iPad. Now I can't find the live chat. Comments. But can I? Yes, I found it. Right. We are live. There are 13 watching. Hello, 13 people. Right. Right, I'm going to fire up the laptop because I can't find the live chat on my iPad, which makes it all a little bit pointless because I don't know what you're saying, or if you're saying anything. Oh, I can't because this laptop, the internet doesn't work on it, the Wi-Fi doesn't work on it. That's weird. That's it playing back on the iPad. Mrs. KeefCooks. I'm going to borrow Mrs. KeefCooks' laptop, which is brand new and works perfectly. Right, I'm going to fire up the laptop because I can't find the live chat on the iPad, which makes it all a little bit pointless because I don't know what to say now, if you're saying anything. Oh, I can't because this laptop, the internet doesn't work. We'll get there. Right, I think I'm back. Dear oh dear, that was Google, well YouTube, wanted me to confirm that it was me. Wanted me to confirm that it was me. Right. Okay. And I've turned the sound off on the laptop. So that was Google trying to confirm that that was me signing in on the laptop, which is, yeah, but I can't see it on the mobile because it's a mile away and I'm half blind. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Are we working now? Well, it only took 10 minutes to get it sorted. Alexander Cameron, I won't be making a long egg today. Really not. Might have to wear my specs. No, that makes it worse. I wonder if I can make the font bigger. Well, I don't know why. I don't know why it did that. It just said, "Are you trying to sign in from another computer again?" And Paul Carey. Well, I've done it before. I always have to do it with two machines because, well, no, I don't. But I'm using I've got a new phone and it's got brilliant cameras, although you can't really tell on the live stream, but the selfie camera, which lets me see the screen while I'm doing the video, it doesn't have exposure lock and focus lock, so it's all over the place. But the back one does. But that means I have to have the phone the wrong way around. So I'm looking at the back of the phone, and I can't see what's happening on the screen when it says, when YouTube says confirm screen lock and are you trying to check in from another computer? Dear, oh dear. I might end up having to, I don't know, switch to the front selfie cam. I don't know. Anyway, all good fun. Honestly, this is. No, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Honestly. Technology lol, indeed, indeed. Lynn Collins, yes. Oh, God. Well, I don't know if this is going to keep happening because it's really going to be unwatchable and unworkable, and you cannot cook chicken nuggets under these circumstances. But DJ Technoid, Aldi deals. No, let's not. Ian Tully, get cooking. Yes, yes. Right, let's. Okay, well, first of all. Right, I think we're back. I think, well, that's off, and the iPad is probably off. So, Dagenham Dave. Yeah, right. Honestly, this is just ridiculous. Um, man, uh, I can't understand how, you know, it says, are you signing in from another computer? I say, yes, I am. And then it says, okay, that's approved then. And then 5 minutes later, it says, are you signing in from another computer? And we go through the whole rigmarole again. Uh, my U-boat, this is happening today. Honestly, if it is, it's not a great thing, is it? Because I can't. The sushi video that turned out way better than I expected, and the sushi, honestly, Mrs. KeefCooks has a new favourite food now. So, yeah. Anyway, Lady Judge, how am I today? I was okay. Josh Mock, I am so tempted. But when I put the thing up yesterday, somebody says, I hope you're not going to be pissed like you were last time. So I'm trying not to be. But, well, if it keeps on like this, that might soon break down. Lynn Collins, Mrs. KeefCooks is not great with technology. You know, that's even less great than I. Right. Right, I think what I'll do, I'll turn off this laptop and get rid of it. And we'll, and I'll use the selfie camera. And then I'll be able to see the messages on the screen, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, so just bear with me. Well, you have been, thank you. So I'll just turn this off and give it back to Mrs. KeefCooks. Back in a minute. On and off, it's a very long story. Hello. How are we on? I don't know. I'll just have one. I'll just have one last try with the iPad because I think somebody said if you turn it into portrait, then you can see the live chat. Right, that might be it. I'm only a bit late because I accidentally started it on unlisted, and now I've made it public, so you should be able to find it. But well, no, this isn't. This is right from the start. Oh, God. Yes, I found it. Stress? Me? Okay, now, yes, you're looking at the sink, and oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Right, front camera. Let's get closer so I can. read your comments, and you'll be looking right up my nose probably. Oh yeah, okay, right, that's better. I can't see those comments though. Okay, let's see how long let's see how long this lasts before something else goes wrong. Right, so I'd started explaining what this was for. It's Adam's Eats uncle Pete is terminally ill with prostate cancer, and so the idea is to try and raise a bit of money so it can have some fun experiences before he leaves. And so basically that's it. So there's a GoFundMe page, which is GoFundMe Pete's Fun Fund. And if you don't want to fund him directly, there's the charity orchid-cancer.org/help-us, where you can make a donation to them. Oh, is it back? Why did they do that? I bet that works. That would work if I'd written it on tracing paper. Why do selfie cameras, they display the image the right way around on the camera, but then they save it reversed? I mean, why? What is the point? Who wants that? There is a control in the camera, but I've had enough. I've had it up to here with technology at the moment. As you can probably tell, it hasn't been great so far. Right. So with the nugget challenge, and now you're seeing the effect of using the front camera with the exposure unlocked. It went really bright. Now it's going dark. It's going to go all over the place. But well, you know, we can't be doing top quality live streaming, basically. Lynn Collins buffering again. I think that might be you. I'm working. Anyway, so check your nuggets challenge. You are well, creators are supposed to cook up 100 chicken nuggets and then eat them. And for every one that you eat, you donate 10p to the fund. And now up to, so if you manage 100, you donate £10. And there is no possibility on this planet that I could eat 100. I probably couldn't eat 10, but I'll have a go. So I'm going to make my own, and they're going to be very small. They're going to be more like chicken croutons than nuggets. Yeah, and I've lost my chicken. It's over there. I'll have to go and get my chicken. Right, we're all chickened up. Oh no, you can't see it. There you go. Couple of little chicken breasts. And I mean, they are little, and what I need to do is what I need to do is chop them into 100 pieces. And yeah, you can't see this now because where the camera has to be, so I can see the comments. Oh dear, disaster. Anyway, right. Now I will move the camera, so don't anybody make any rude comments where I can't see them. Right. Okay, so can you see that I've got 1, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I might not actually get 50 out of this lot, but we can but try. Four. 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 43. Right, we might have to get smaller still. $43, 48, 53, 58, 63, 68, 73. Right, I don't think we got 5 in a row here. 73, 4, 5, 6, 7. 77. Well, that's a good number. Right, I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay, so now I have a bag with 2 tablespoons of flour in. It's just ordinary all-purpose plain flour. So we'll pop our croutons in, our mini nuggets, our micro nuggets. Actually, there's still a lot there. I might struggle to even eat that. Might have to get Mrs. KeefCooks in to lend a hand or a mouth. Squeeze those around, get them all nice and coated. Okay, right. I'm going to get rid of the chopping board, wash it, and the knife, because we don't want to be getting poisoned. Just dipped my mic cable into egg yolk. Not good. Right, I'm going to turn the oven on to, I don't know, 160 Celsius, because it's a fan oven. 180 if it isn't, I don't know, 350-ish probably in centigrados. And Right, breadcrumbs. Cheating. I normally make my own breadcrumbs, but I'm cheating like a cheating person. I'm using ready-made ones, and they're golden. They are coloured with paprika essence, which makes them look, you know, orange. So, what do? Dip them in egg. I've got 2 beaten eggs in there, and just going to get some kitchen paper because this could get messy. Okay, brain's not working. All right, chuck some nuggets in the egg, get them coated. And pop them in the breadcrumbs, get them coated in breadcrumbs. And just arrange them on a baking sheet lined with greaseproof paper. Right, just going to try and have a look at some of these comments because too far away, can't read them, sorry. Right, let's do some more. There we go. Excitement, eh? Probably a good job I haven't got 100 to do, but yeah. Just had an idea. I've got a magnifying glass in the garage. I could maybe set it up in front of the screen so I can see what you're all saying. In fact, I think I will do that. I'll go and get it once I've got these in the oven, and then we can interact properly. Right. Need some more breadcrumbs. Some more chicken. Oops. Dee 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 dee. So yeah, people have suggested in the past that I should do live cooking and maybe cook-alongs, and I've always resisted because of exactly this problem. You know, unless I prepared a load in advance, which I haven't, you're just going to sit there while I do a lot of sort of work that's not very interesting. And, you know, it'd be like in a novel where a novelist would describe how somebody woke up in the morning, went for a wee and did some other stuff and made himself a cup of tea and, you know, got dressed, put his shoes on the wrong feet, and all the minutiae of stuff that, you know, goes on, has to be done, but you don't want to be told about it necessarily, and you don't want to see it. So, what the hey? Yeah. It's again. The neat ordering is going out the window, and the neat breadcrumbing as well. Because looking at, I'm bored with this, and I'm sure you are. And there's not enough egg there. And there's not enough crumbs there. Never mind. You don't have to eat them. I don't either. All right, that's your lot. Go on. Go on. Right. Okay. Give these a good spray with oil. I would normally fry them, but you know, I would definitely end up setting the house on fire. Hey ho. Right, and we'll whack that in the oven for, well, just for 5 minutes, and then I'll turn them over. All right, 24. Right. So. Right. So I'm gonna wash my hands and go in the garage and get that magnifying glass and possibly get a beer as well. And I'll be back in a bit. So entertain yourselves. And he's back. Right, so. Hmm. It's. I might have to stand it on a box. Right, I need to turn these things over. And clip the mic on. Crikey. That's. It's a huge amount, even just, 2 little chicken breasts. Doesn't actually matter because I've already donated a tenner, but yeah. And, in fact, I'm not a massive fan of these challenges where you have to eat a million things because, well, I'm just not. Anyway, more oil. And another 5, maybe 10 minutes. Whoa, cranky. Okay, now let me see. Well, I'll just take it off off the stand and see what you've been up to. Right, Kriegi. Kriegi, I don't know what you're talking about. Dagenham Dave, all the mod cons, what you on about? Kriegi, Lancashire lad, yes. Ray Mack, hello mate. Oh yeah. Richard Branson. I used to when I had the full goatee, but no. Anthony Duval, hello, Lady Judged. Yeah, we've got rain. It's really unpleasant, and anyway. Ian Tully, yikes, and Mrs. KeefCooks' view of Keef. I don't know what you mean. You mean like real close up, looking up your nose? Yeah, I shall enjoy reading all these comments at my leisure when this is all over. Oh, honey mustard to stick the breadcrumbs on, Yvonne Wider. That's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, really good. Brian Davis, you want my fish camera? You mean you want to see the fish? There's only 3 of them. We've actually got more snails in there than fish. But we've just been talking about getting a bigger tank. We've got a huge tank upstairs with tropical fish in. But, yeah. Snail cam. I've actually thought about just, setting the camera up in front of the fish tank and just have it going endlessly, because people actually watch stuff like that. My U-boat, I didn't add any spices. I should have seasoned it, but I think it might be already seasoned. Lee Sharp, I have not made jerk chicken yet, but I will, because now I'm into Scotch bonnets, and when I made the curry goat, and the Scotch bonnets didn't kill me, so and yeah, they're actually nice. So I reckon I could do a good jerk chicken. Not like what's his name? Jamie Oliver was in trouble last week because he's invented jerk rice, which is a thing that doesn't exist, and he's used jalapeno peppers and something else, not allspice, something completely wrong, totally, utterly, 100% wrong. But he does that with Spanish food. The things that man does to Spanish food, it's a joke. Yeah. My U-boat, you made my pork pies. Good man. Yeah. Lady Judge, love a bit of spice. I will take that, you know, as exactly what it says. How are we doing? 5 minutes. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to check my nuggets. Ugh. Couple more minutes. And yeah, I do need seasoning. So salt. Ooh, pig's trotters for jelly for pork pies. Brilliant. Yeah. I don't generally, because yeah. Angie Cleary. No. No. William Bowes, yes, it's a fan of them, and there's no way for it not to be. It's the fan comes on when you turn the oven on, except if you're using the broiler, the grill. So yeah, but well, it's cooks things quicker apparently. That's the theory. Enjoying the beer? Yes, I am. Albert Ale, me fave. Okay, let's get these out. Look at that. Ridiculous. I can't believe that's only 77. Definitely looks like 100. Okay. I'll just saltify them because they were pretty bland. And oh, I don't know if I'm actually hungry now because we had kippers for breakfast. So. Hello, Logan Bellin. Thank you. I've got some ketchup. I've got some wasabi paste. I've got some Dijon mustard. Because, you know, unadorned nuggets are a bit boring. Eventually. Well, not quite. I don't know, did you see my KFC video? Where I kind of dressed up as the Colonel. And all these kids who watch my long egg video, they all make, well, half of them make the comment, has anybody noticed that he looks like Colonel Sanders? And, you know, only about half of them can actually spell Colonel, so that's interesting. But what I do, whenever anybody makes a comment like that, I post a link to the KFC video, and you are number 1573 or whatever, and it's up to like 1650 at the moment, something like that. So, and they're all like, oh, everybody's noticed. Doesn't bother me. They used to, but now I embrace the challenge, or the sentiment, or whatever, because it's all views, isn't it? All right, I'm full. Oh, good night. Somebody gone? Auntie. Good night. I'm not using this. Because it's too small. I should start a restaurant. I actually thought about opening a cafe, but do I want to be on my feet all day, slogging my thingies off at my age? And the general answer is no. You know, if I'd got into food a long time ago, look, you know, many more years ago, I would have done it. But yeah, it's a hugely competitive industry now, and very hard to make money in. So. Fizzy. Oh, the thing just went. I never make mistakes. Everything I do is perfect. As with any cook or chef. So yeah. Mrs. KeefCooks has been a bit antisocial today. I'm sure she will. In fact, I'll tell her they're ready. Let's see. Back in a minute. She's coming.
Oh God, you're live streaming, aren't you?
No, it's your dinner.
All right. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to keep anybody waiting. Ooh. So.
I've had 3 now, I'm stuffed.
Right, I'm going to try one of these, but I'll probably have it with mayo, because you know what I'm like.
Well,
I'll get it.
you know where the mayo is.
Oh yeah.
Got some wasabi paste.
Probably not. So do we have to eat 100 of these? Is that like
You do.
the thing? I do.
Then you have to donate a tenner to Uncle Pete's Fun Fund. Don't forget. I have to do it this way because it...
Maybe down a bit.
No, that way. GoFundMe.com Pete's Fun Fund, or orchid-cancer.org/help us. There you go. That's my duty done.
Are you reading that?
Well, I'm not.
Me.
I've got this, but I can't actually make it work.
It's not working.
No. Have you got a bigger one?
I have. I'm going to go and get it.
It's great being old. What popcorn chicken nuggets? Yeah, I've got glasses. I wear glasses for distance, but and then I look like the Colonel. But not for close up, because normally I can see well a couple of feet, but I can't see 3 feet, especially when it's got tiny font. Fortnite. Now I haven't got a clue what Fortnite is, although I've heard of it. So I don't know. But if it's a game, I don't do games. I haven't got time. A real genuine gentleman. Yes, I am. My word is my bond. Should have gone to Specsavers. I did, and I spent a fortune. Yeah. I think yeah, EC262. I think you're getting. Well, no, and we don't call it that in the UK. Hello, Sherlock.
Hello, darling. Mine's bigger than yours. Still can't read it. Okay, that's scary.
Chips and gravy is Australian? Get out. It's everywhere. It's international. No, I can't do this, can I? Because
it's going to drive folks nuts.
yeah.
Anyway, I thought the founding fathers of Australia, a lot of them came from Britain, one way or another.
Because they've been naughty.
One way or another.
God. Boring.
Well, that's why you have these.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Chicken, cheap, plentiful, not much flavour in its own right. That's what I think, anyway. And then, but you can do all sorts with it. We did a play once.
Chickens.
By Timberlake Wharton Baker.
Close.
There you go. Yeah. Something
Our
like that.
country's good.
That's really interesting. I'm currently on an Australian kick, actually. I got that TV series, Phryne Fisher Investigates.
Fine.
I love it. I love it. And then I went out and started buying the books. So anyway, folks haven't come on to listen to me. Sorry, guys. Carry on.
Hey, James Riley, what language would I like to be fluent in? Well, I'm fluent in Spanish and French and gobbledygook.
I'll choke off camera.
Laura Mipsum and stuff like that. But yeah, English. My Uber, I do read all the comments, yes, and I will. Well, the live chat comments I can't respond to as a comment, but if I see one when it happens, I'll respond. Oh dear.
That's one of the things I like about your channel, because I can see it's a conversation, not just people leaving comments. Oh, that's nice. It always feels like you guys are real, not just sort of random people. Like Brenda.
Well,
Brenda is a personal friend. Brenda, I don't even know what you look like, or even if you're watching this, but I always think of Brenda.
Well, she was on earlier. I don't know if she's still on. Are you there, Bren? Why do I not like puff pastry? Basically because of the way it explodes everywhere and messes up your shirt and your car and whatever. Mm. Mm. I told you it's boring. It's still boring.
That's fine. I've got plenty of sauce on. I've been watching Gardener's World. It's part of the Big British Asian Summer season on the BBC, and there's all these second and third generation Indians with their gardens, either their flower gardens at home or their veg gardens or their allotments, and it was really interesting. And there's a group of ladies in Bradford, and they grow veg, but they've also been growing hemp agrimony, so they could grow. It's for dye, and they dyed a bag last year. So
They dyed a what?
A bag.
I thought you said a bat.
Ooh, so they just sort of decided to try if they could do it. So Gardener's World on Big British Asian Summer. Well worth it.
A. James Riley, advice on starting a YouTube channel. Yeah. Don't. No, do. But yeah, it's a long, hard slog.
Actually, one of my colleagues at work was asking for some advice. Well, no, she was asking for her beloved, who doesn't want to appear on camera. He doesn't like that. So I was saying I've seen sites.
Is this the vegan guy?
No, somebody else again. So I've seen a lot of things, especially on Pinterest, where it's just an overhead camera.
Yeah.
And there's hands and text. So some people do it that way.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people do it that way. I don't like it. I like to know what the person who's instructing me looks like. Keith, sing for us. Fish and chips and mushy peas, spaghetti bolognese.
Hey, not bad.
These are things that you can make, but the washing up will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Cornish pasty, jam roly-poly. Bit of dynamic range there. Anyway, yeah.
No, do you know, but I enjoy watching your channel as well. And I'm married to you, but I think it's really sociable and nice. So there you go.
Well, you're in it half time.
No. No, I enjoy watching you. It's one of those things, actually. By the time we see each other each evening, we're usually shattered, so there's not much conversation. We get on fine, but, you know.
Yeah, Jerry in Texas, it's been a very stressful thing. Hence, people told me to have a beer. I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
What's he done?
What?
He said, Jerry's saying it's a stressful thing. What's the stressful thing?
Oh, he says it's he says it's like 9:45 in Texas, and I'm having a beer already. He's jealous.
Oh, right. Must admit, I fancied a glass of cider with this, but if I have it, I'll go to sleep, so it's no good.
Oh, that's be interesting.
Why?
Well, it'd be fun.
What, me going to sleep? Oh, right. Okay. Party trick.
Okay. Good.
No, but...
Oh dear, oh dear.
I really don't know how you can read that.
I can't.
He was all set up with PC, his laptop, and then my laptop. And now he's doing it off his phone.
Yeah. So, no, yeah. No, we just had a bit of a troll. Mr. Krasker has murdered the troll, so that's fine.
Thank you, Mr. Krasker. It's weird, isn't it? That there are people who do get their kicks like that. You get them everywhere, and it's just like, have you no life? Have you no friends? Well, not the way to go about it.
Hey, James Riley. Collab with Chris Butcher. Yeah. Yeah. So what he does is he'll bring in half a side of cow and butcher it, and I'll turn it into a pie. That'd be great. Yeah.
On camera. Yee.
Yeah. Oh, Mrs. KeefCooks, somebody wants you to sing. You can sing very well.
No.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not multitasking. I'm eating chicken. I can't sing while I'm eating chicken. Also, I'm going away because this is a KeefCooks event, and I'm going away with chicken because I am actually hungry.
I'll take a lot. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh well.
I don't know if anybody was counting.
There's mayo in the fridge.
She gone.
Yeah.
She left me all alone. So, yeah.
Don't look at me.
Well, can you hold the fork? Because I need a wee.
That's just ridiculous. What a con. I can hold it. I don't know if I can read it. Right. My favourite with everything. And it's gone quiet. Is there anything anybody wants to ask me? You do look like the perfect couple. We have our moments. Oh, do you? Right. Thank you for the person who likes my nail colour. I have to admit, I didn't know I was going to be on cameras this afternoon, so when I shot off upstairs to get the magnifying glass, I did a quick touch up. The ending was good. Oh, bless. Do your fish have names? Actually, no. I bought the tank because it was all about have wonderful colour in your home for your families and your children, and kids will enjoy this and whatnot. I brought the tank home and then I looked up the size of fish you could put in there. And basically, that's about it. You can't, it's to have a proper community tank. Do not buy 19 litres. I was so disgusted, I managed to find another one. I've got a 96 litre tank upstairs and it's in the bedroom and it's just lovely. It really is. So, no, but there's the 2 platies in there with the big tails and there are 3 ghost shrimps and those beautiful little orange snails. Don't get them. Or only get 2. Anyway, enough already. Getting home, yeah. Isn't everybody tired when they get home from work? Right. Oh, go away, whoever you are, you stupid idiot. You know who I mean. Right, restaurant. Oh, no. He wanted to, but we're getting a bit past that stage. Tum-ti-tum offers for naming the fish. All right. Brian Davies, thank you for that. So, there's the black one, and there's the orange one with the cream belly.
Darth.
And there's also 3 little ghosty albino. I've forgotten what they're called now. Not cotyledons. Anyway, don't know. Right, lazy. Get these ghost shrimp at my coolie loach. Yeah, I got a coolie loach and it ate things.
A what?
Don't ask. Fortunately, it got overexcited and it jumped out of the tank one day. And I don't think I spotted it till the next day. So there we go. That solved that problem. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I would recommend the what do I keep calling the Glamorgan sausages. That's my big thing of the moment, and the sushi. So 4 marks on the mod for keeping on top. Is that you, darling?
No, Miss Crasker, I think, is modding.
Okay. Oh, Jerry, thank you. Fuzzy lifting drink at Comrade Pinkett. Right. Okay. Jumpy fush. Right. You guys want to talk about food? I want to eat food. Here's your thing. I'm going.
Oh no, we're doing the garden now.
Yeah, look, we keep getting these long pauses because people don't really want to talk to me. They want to talk to you.
Of course they do.
Bye.
Right. Anyway, so that's been the nugget challenge, and that's what's left. So yeah. Daniel, I've done cheesecakes. Now I can we can have a wander out in the garden and a quick look at the greenhouse that I made, and then we can go in the garage, and I've got something 3D printing, and yeah. So I shall now move the machine. And turn the camera around. Yeah, walkabout. Now, I mean, this might not work, but this morning I bought this Wi-Fi extender, which I did a test this morning and it worked, but you know, I tested other things this morning and they worked then, but then didn't later. So up here, this is an aluminium channel, and that's my microphone that I normally use, you know, when I haven't got a lavalier clipped on, and that sits into the channel. But I used to have it attached to this thing, which isn't very maneuverable. So I 3D printed that grey thing, which is a bracket and a bit that slides out and a bit that fixes onto the microphone. So I can't reach it with that step, but it's pretty cool. So right, here we go. Are you ready? Here's our backyard, and here is the greenhouse. So yeah, it's still not quite finished. I've got to you see the flap up there. That's the ventilator, and I'm making an Arduino driven thing that will open it when it gets too hot and close it when it's cooled down a bit. So yeah. But and the backyard, the back garden, this is our vegetables, well, lettuce, far too much lettuce for two people, so it's gone to seed. That's rocket. And we've got green frizzy, and we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got cabbage a mile high, and yeah, and beans, and more beans, and a cockerel, and more beans. And I don't know if this will work in the garage, but in the greenhouse, but we've got plants, mostly tomatoes. And tons of basil. So we haven't really got that organised yet, but we will have next summer. Fizzy lifting drink. Yes, it is a very novel concept. All right. Thank you, William. So, into the garage. And here's a 3D printer, chugging away. Printing something that's going to take about 4 hours, and I hope it will. Right. Yeah, okay guys, sorry about that. It didn't work in the garage, so we're a bit stuffed. But anyway, no problem. I think, well, we've almost done an hour and a half, so and I'm exhausted. so I'm going to knock it on the head now, and really thank you so much for everybody bearing with me during the initial technical difficulties. And oh, Brenda, did I get a new table? No, this is the real table. The one you see on the videos is a slab of oak that stands on some blocks to make it counter height, so I can work at it. But yeah, right. Oh, chicken nuggets. Anyway, don't forget those things. Pete's GoFundMe, Fund Me, Fund. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.